Hello and welcome to another video of the Alalibo Academy. I am Phil, and today we are looking at a very important topic, trying to understand the difference between equity and equality. Now, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and like and share and give us a thumbs up and hit the notification button for more great educational videos like this one when we release them. Thank you so much for that. All right, so let's get started. Now, the question is, what is the difference between equality on one hand and equity on the other hand? Well, let's take a closer look. So here we have equity, here we have equity, and here we have equality. Equality here, right? So equity then is one, fairness. What does that mean? It means that we are being fair to an individual or individuals, right? We're being fair to them, and it also means that we recognize that not all circumstances, right? Circumstances are the same. We recognize that, and this recognition then leads us to equity, because we want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity in society to excel. But we also recognize that not all circumstances are the same. In a classroom, for example, there are some that have learning disabilities, and those with learning disabilities then would need more time on an exam than those that don't. So, for example, if the exam is 2 hours, those with learning disability may need 3 hours to complete that exam. But those that don't need 3 hours. They can complete that same exam in 2 hours. So allowing the student with disability to complete the exam in 3 hours instead of 2 hours is equity. We're just being fair to that student because that student does not have the same abilities as the other students. So equity then seeks to bring that student to the point of the other students, and that is equality. And doing that is towards achieving an outcome that is equal, right? So on one hand, equity is fairness. On the other hand, equality is sameness, right? And the key word here is sameness, meaning that we give everybody an opportunity to achieve the same outcome. That's what it means, right? So here, let's put it here. So equal opportunity, right? Opportunity for all to achieve the same outcome. So let's give an example here. In a classroom setting, a professor gives, there are 30 students in the class, a professor gives one of the 30 students $1. That professor must give the other 29 students an opportunity to get $1 as well, right? Must have equal opportunity in this scenario. The professor must give the other 29 students the same opportunity he gave that one student to get the $1. That's sameness, right? That's sameness, making sure that everybody in that particular classroom has the same opportunity, the same access to that $1. That's sameness, right? So when we treat people fairly, we are trying to achieve equality. That's what it means, right? So let's put that here. So equity then seeks to achieve equality, right? Because at the end of the day, equality is the end goal, right? So in that example of the classroom where we have one student here with disability, and then we have several students with no disability, they are fine, they don't need more time, they don't need help, and so forth. This student with disability, put a D here, needs more time. And by giving the student more time, we are trying to equalize the situation with the rest of the class. We are trying to make sure that this student is not disadvantaged because they need more time, they should get more time. If you give them 2 hours like everyone else, they may not finish the exam. So they need more time legitimately and they get more time. And by so doing, we are trying to equalize, trying to make sure that this student has the same opportunity as the other students. That's fairness, right? So that's what we mean by equity then, is seeking to achieve equality, right? So when we are fair to students in this example, it means that we are trying to achieve equality. And that's the difference. So equity is about fairness, recognizing that circumstances are different, recognizing that not everyone has the same abilities, recognizing that people are different in their skill levels, etc. And that recognition is fairness, and that recognition then leads to equality because we are trying to achieve an equal outcome. On the other hand, equality is sameness, making sure that we treat everybody the same. And with the example of the professor with $1, making sure that the other 29 students also have the same opportunity, no more, no less, to get that $1. That's equity. And that is the difference between equity and equality.